On a buyer's spreadsheet, unit cost looks like perfect math. Just pull the number down and profit margins go up. But that mathematical perfection crashes the moment it meets the physical reality of a massive Chinese manufacturing floor. Many Western buyers walk into these negotiations, treating the factory like a vending machine. They believe the only goal is to bang their fists on the table and aggressively haggle for the absolute cheapest unit price possible. This chart shows exactly what happens when a factory is squeezed too hard. As the negotiated price drops below a sustainable margin, a hidden consequence kicks in, known as quality fade. To survive the contract, the supplier starts secretly cutting corners, and the material quality drops in parallel. To succeed here, buyers must shift from zero-sum haggling toward a shared long-term partnership. Navigating this integrated industrial ecosystem requires a structured multi-phase strategy, not a series of one-off deals. Look at this vast, dense, modern landscape. Before you make contact with a single supplier here, you need deep preparation and strict benchmarking. That preparation starts with understanding the cultural concept of guanxi, a complex network of personal connections and mutual obligations. In this system, you have to build trust and establish a genuine relationship long before anyone discusses pricing. This relationship dictates how you communicate. To protect a counterpart's nuance or face, communication is often indirect. If a supplier tells you this will be difficult or we will study this, they are politely telling you no. With the relationship rules understood, you then gather 3 to 5 quotes from different factories. This establishes a true, realistic market baseline, so you know exactly where the pricing floor sets. From there, you have to identify the actual decision-maker in the factory hierarchy. Spending weeks negotiating with junior sales staff who lack the authority to approve the final terms is a total waste of time. By securing that cultural alignment and knowing your baseline costs, you protect yourself from negotiating blindly against the wrong people or demanding a price that simply doesn't exist. When you finally reach the commercial phase, you quickly realize that the unit price is only one single piece of the actual deal. This infographic breaks down the total package formula. A smart buyer balances 4 main levers: unit price, tooling costs, payment terms, and lead times. Pulling the unit price lever down often forces tooling costs or lead times up to keep the scale balanced. If you can't meet a factory's massive minimum order quantity right away, you can use those other levers to your advantage. You negotiate phased orders, starting with a pilot, moving to growth, and eventually hitting scale to prove your long-term value. Then, you lock in the undisputed standard for Chinese payment terms. That means a 30% upfront deposit to start production and the remaining 70% paid right before shipment. Treating these negotiations as a multi-lever system instead of arguing over a single price point gives you actual leverage, and it does so without destroying the supplier's profit margin. But a good commercial deal means nothing if your intellectual property isn't protected, and a standard Western non-disclosure agreement is practically useless in China. You absolutely require a bilingual NNN agreement. That stands for non-use, non-disclosure, and non-circumvention. It must be governed strictly by Chinese law, which explicitly prevents the factory from legally becoming your direct competitor. You also have to explicitly negotiate and document who legally owns the custom tooling. The equipment carving a complex metal mold out of solid steel holds tremendous value, and you need it clearly separated from the unit product cost. Next comes the operational safety net, the pre-shipment inspection, or PSI. This is a rigorous on-site check governed by acceptable quality limit statistical standards to catch defects on the factory floor. And here is the ultimate operational tactic. You take that final 70% payment we discussed earlier, and you tie it strictly to the successful passing of that pre-shipment inspection. By combining enforceable legal frameworks with tied operational checkpoints, buyers convert a handshake into a secure, verifiable supply chain. When you put these pieces together, you get the visual result of a successfully negotiated deal, a bustling container terminal operating at scale. The true payoff is highly predictable delivery, rigorously protected intellectual property, and priority treatment from your factory when peak manufacturing seasons hit. To get there, remember the core principles. Build the relationship before you negotiate the price, and always balance the total package rather than fighting over a single unit cost. Secure a bilingual NNN agreement that outlines explicit tooling ownership and ensure your final payments are tied directly to strict pre-shipment inspections. Avoid the 3 fatal mistakes that destroy deals: squeezing suppliers below the market price, ordering without highly detailed technical specs, and skipping third-party inspections. True leverage is not achieved by banging a fist on the table. It comes from being a prepared, reliable partner who understands the precise rules of the world's most powerful manufacturing ecosystem.